Oh, yes, guys and girls, welcome back to another episode. Myself, Luke. So I hope you're having a great day wherever you are and that your week is going well. So, in today's episode, we're going to jump into the technicals of a Bitcoin in just a second. So, stay tuned for that. And also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, subscribe. You know what to do, leave any comments and a thumbs up, thumbs down, hit the bell notification, etc. etc. And if you haven't done so already, spread the word about this channel to help me grow, maybe with your friends and family that are interested. And even if they're not interested in crypto, maybe get them into crypto before this cycle is over and too late to get into. So we're going to talk about this very boring channel in just a second, and also on the lower time frames, the daily and especially the 4-hourly time frame. I'm going to show you something on the RSI. We do have a bullish divergence on the RSI, which I want to point out in just a second. So I've noticed I didn't bring a video out yesterday because Bitcoin is boring and I would have just been repeating myself on Tuesday and Monday. And I have a feeling that September I'll be repeating myself a lot due to the fact that Bitcoin is probably going to continue to go a little bit down or sideways and be boring. So what I have noticed on the news, on crypto news, is a lot of FUD coming out. For example, some people are talking about a Bitcoin bull run is cancelled, it's over, get out now, sell everything, and the altcoin season will never happen. So let me know if you agree with this. Let me know in the comments if you think the Bitcoin bull run is over. The altcoin season, I mean, we never even had an altcoin season anyway. We just had some rallies. So this article was, I was just reading through. This is just one of many. It's actually Nick, also known as Crypto Crusader, shared an analysis of the evolving market dynamics within the crypto space. And Nick begins his analysis by stating the bull run is cancelled and altcoin season will never happen. This statement captures the prevailing sentiment among many investors who have become skeptical after the prolonged market downturn. So this is just one of many articles that I've noticed yesterday and this morning, that there's a lot of FUD in the market right now, and that's due to the fact that Bitcoin has been going sideways for a few months now. Let's just have a look how many bars is this. If we go from February all the way to today, we are 190 bars. That's 190 days of since February all the way through to now. So over 6 months where we've just been going sideways. So if you're still in the market, then congratulations. I don't think, basically what will happen is those that are very patient, old timers, big institutions will be the last ones to reap the rewards because they are not selling. They're just continuing to buy, whatever the case, whatever the price. They're dollar cost averaging into altcoins, into Bitcoin, and it's the newbies, sadly, most of the time. And then you've got all this extreme FUD from different articles, and people just sell during this period. So my opinion, it's a massive mistake because the bull run hasn't even started, and if this is the end, then it's a bit of a damn squib because, I mean, we haven't had a bull run. We had that halving back in May. Just 1 second. So back in May we had that halving, and if we don't have that bull run after the halving, then yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad in the crypto space, especially in Bitcoin. We haven't had a parabolic run up. We haven't had a bull run, which usually lasts 1 year after that halving. So the halving was back here in May, and as you see, from May all the way to September, we've just been in this like tennis match back and forth between 70 to 58k. So in my opinion, right now we're seeing intense FUD. And if you look at the fear and greed index, this is one indicator that I absolutely love. When I see that we're in fear or extreme fear, I'm DCAing into altcoins and I'm waiting for my position into Bitcoin. So some of the profits I took from Bitflex, I did yesterday decide, I know it's a bit early, I did say I was going to wait until the 20th, but I stuck within the top 20, and some of the profits I made in Bitcoin, I decided to jump into Avalanche. So I've just bought up a bag full of Avalanche. It's more of a safe bet, top 10, top 20 altcoins. Personally, 89%, you can't go wrong. Ready for that that proper bull run that we should have by the end of this year, going into 2025. So I've been filling my bags up with AVAX. If you want to play it safe, if you're new to crypto, you're a bit stressed, you don't want to go into the mid cap, micro caps, then again, not financial advice, just stick to the top 10 or the top 20. You're not going to make massive returns. I mean, I've jumped into AVAX. I think AVAX can do a 10x. I mean, last time, what was the all-time high? About $120. I'm not sure. What was it? Almost $150. We're down 85% still. So I do believe that we can go shoot past that, and I think a 10x of $210, $220 is quite conservative for AVAX. So I've jumped into AVAX purely with my profits from my Bitflex trade. So I didn't even input my own money. It was just purely profits into some altcoins. So that's what I generally do. I DCA into Bitcoin. When I do a 3 to 5, 10x on altcoins, I will put profits into Bitcoin. In this case, I took some profits from a trade and I put them into altcoins, because if I lose it, I mean, I don't want to lose any money, but it wasn't my money, it was profits, it's the house's money. And then I put it on some altcoins that I'm interested in. So I'm just playing it safe with my profits, putting it into a top 20 asset. So yeah, 8-9 times out of 10, if you stay within the top 10, 20, then normally you should make a 5 to 10x during the bull run. Having said that, I could still be completely wrong, so don't trust 100% what I say. Look at what happened with FTX, even what was it, Do Kwon's coin, Terra, or Luna. Those two, FTX, Terra, were in the top 20, and we saw what happened over the past year and a half. So yeah, in today's episode, I just wanted to basically bring out, there's going to be a lot of FUD. You're going to see, as this channel continues like this, especially in September, the weak hands are going to jump out. It's going to be left with the institutions and the old timers in crypto. That they're going to be the ones that are going to reap the rewards, because there's so much FUD out there. There's so many articles. I've just brought one out, and yeah, it is what it is. So remember, it's September. I did bring it out on Monday and Tuesday's episode. September is usually an absolute disaster month for Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoins. So yeah, don't expect anything too massive in September. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully we can do a like last year where we go up a few percent. But anyway, what I'm looking forward to is getting through the month of September, because we have those big events happening in September, which I spoke about on my channel on Monday and Tuesday. So go and check out that. But I'm really waiting for October, November and December. So I'm just waiting for that moment, and then just DCAing into altcoins, especially towards the end of this month, when I think if September repeats itself, altcoins are going to be even cheaper. They are cheap right now. I mean, like I just said, AVAX is still down 85% from its last bull run. So again, with the mid cap, micro caps, I'm going to wait to buy those until after the 19th, 20th of December. And the reasons for that, again, check out my video on Tuesday. So finally, jumping into the Bitcoin price. So like I've said, we are 190 days, 190 bars, boring. And if we go to the 4 hourly, one thing I wanted to bring out on the 4 hourly is we have a bullish divergence, as you can see just here. So we had that one I spoke about 2 days ago, and now we have another bullish divergence here on the 4 hourly time frame. So could this down here at 55,600 be the local bottom? Could we be reversing now and starting to head back up to our resistance line of this bull flag. Time will tell. Personally, I still expect us to come down and retest the bottom of the bull flag. So this bull flag is based on the weekly, don't forget. So yeah, I still think we could potentially come down here, even come as low as 52,000, and then we get that rally or that V-shape recovery towards the upside. So yes, good news here. We do have that bullish divergence, so just watch out for that. Maybe over the course of today or tomorrow, going into next week, what would be interesting is today, tomorrow, maybe the weekend, we do come down and hit this. We form a CME gap as well, bullish CME gap. We have that bullish divergence, and then into next week, we could start seeing a reversal, especially as we get closer to October, in my opinion. So it's true. Let's just see what happens. So for me, what am I waiting for? I'm just going to hang on and wait for a clear breakout of this bull flag, or I'll be waiting for that dump to jump into a swing long position, like I did on my last trade. So that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to bring out that if you are going to trade, you've got my Bitflex and Bybit links in the description below. If you do trade, be careful with leverage, don't get wrecked, and don't trade on emotion. Again, what I say is not financial advice. I am not a professional trader. I only trade maybe 5-10% in the year. Most of the time, like you know, if you've been following me, I dollar cost average and invest into different altcoins. So what I'll be waiting for is you want to be reactive in the market. So if you do see it come down to this level, or if we do drop down to 52k, you want to be reactive and then jump into a long position. Then if you want to go short, again, you can short the market and make money as Bitcoin drops. So just wait for the clear breakouts, take 2 or 3 indicators, and when you have 2 or 3 indicators pointing in a direction, then obviously you have to make your own decision as well and jump into a trade. Just be careful when you do trade. So that's pretty much it. Thanks guys and girls for sticking right to the end. I should be back tomorrow, hopefully looking at some more Bitcoin technicals if anything major happens, and also the rest of the space. So thanks guys and girls for sticking to the end again. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye bye.